Man, I'm trying to figure something out. How y'all doing, man? Start sending your videos from your streaming software to go live. I gotta figure out how to do that. Streaming software, copy, connect. Is this it right here? Let me see. That. I'm gonna figure that out. 'Cause, I'll figure that out. How do I do this? I'm gonna definitely figure that out. We gonna be going live over there too. How's everybody doing, man? Happy Monday. We're gonna do some quick reactions. Smash the like button. You see, we at the command center. I'm gonna put on my blockers, man. I think a lot of haters is gonna be pulling up. So I'm gonna put the blockers on. Right? I got the blockers on. I got the pocket rocket on me. Right? So that's how we're gonna do this, man. That's how we're gonna do this. Show you how to do this, son. A lot of these guys, like I said, man, I'm doing me. I always was doing me, but I don't really want to do none of y'all. Respectfully, no Diddy, right? I don't. The more I see what goes on, the more it turns me off, right? Right? It just turns me off, yeah. It turns me off. And I don't want to be a part of. Hello, Damon Loaf, how you doing? Did you hit the like button? Did you hit the like button? There you go, Damon. I'll give you the wave too. How you doing, man? Just bear with me, good brother. I'm setting up my behind the scene camera first, and then we're gonna get started, Damon. Stick around, man. I'm gonna cover a whole bunch of stuff today, Damon. We not gonna discriminate today, Damon. Talk a little bit of boxing, trending topics. So just stick around, Damon. Right? Show these guys how to do this, man. A lot of these guys can't do it, man. And the reason why they can't do it is because it's not for them. It's not for them, Dame. They too busy trying to like yesterday I killed it when I said, yeah, they too busy trying to sit around and do nothing. And then on top of that, Dame, what you think about Crawford retiring and not fighting Canelo? He doesn't have to. He doesn't have to. Bruce Wayne. Are you related to the real Bruce Wayne Batman? I don't think he has to, Bruce Wayne. Let me pull your comment up, right? A great question, right? I'm not mad at Crawford, right? Because if Crawford would have lost, right, a close fight, would Canelo have gave him a rematch? Canelo would have just moved on. Terrence Crawford has nothing else to prove. Nothing else to prove. But that's just my opinion, right? That's just my opinion. Oh, fix my chain. What? It says streaming is unavailable right now. Hold on. Why? Why is the streaming unavailable? Let me try again. Yeah, what's going on? Look, they hating on my stream. Look, 21 in the building, man. Smash that like button, man. I got 21 in the building. I'm trying to set up the behind the motion. They're not letting it go through, man. They're not letting it go through, good brother. What's that about? I'm gonna try one more time. Yeah, this is working now, man. It is working. For a second, I don't know what that was about, man. I don't think they want me to stream, man. They don't want me to get warm with this, man. But we getting warm. So what we're gonna do is now, right? Um, because I want you guys to be able to see what's going on. So I'm gonna share the screen over here. And the screen that I share over here, hold on, I gotta. What up, Terry? How you feeling, man? Long time no hear from, man. Hopefully, I know you hit the like button, Terry. Terry, you good with that? You hit the like button. You come over here. You like content. You engage in the chat. So I know I don't have to ask you to hit the like button. How you feeling, though, Terry? How are you feeling, good brother? Hope all is well with you. You look, Terry. You are retired, but had you not been retired, you may be getting deployed, man. Our boys is going to war. They at war. You know that, right, Terry? Our boys are at war right now. And it's unfortunate, right? Terry, it's unfortunate. I did a live stream, I think maybe last week, and I was speaking on that, Terry. I was like, man, our boys are at war, right? And cause see, a lot of content creators, yeah, but he's the commander in chief, man. So he's pulling the buttons, man. And that's what I was trying to explain to one of my brothers. I was like, yo, regardless of how we feel about him, it's too late now. He's in charge. He's the commander in chief. He's on his mission. And now we have to unite around that because we're at war. If you don't know, they have before I get into all this other stuff, they Iran ain't just backing down, man. They're not just gonna back down. So we got to be ready, man. We got to be ready, especially at home here. You know. But I'll get it. I'll do a whole nother live on that some other time. But thank you, Terry, for pulling up, man. As always, salute and thank you for your services for keeping us safe, man. He's doing whatever he wants to do because Congress is not. Yeah, checks and balances. The judicial system we have. But it is what it is. We're just living in a troubling times. Look, I got my choker on today. This is my choker chain. I usually like longer chains. This is my choker. This makes me feel like Brownie or Zeus. Rest in peace to Zeus. I feel like them with these little choker chains, right? But yeah, I got some topics I want to run off, right? We rocking and rolling, right? I got the behind the scenes views going. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go over here to Instagram now. Right, we're gonna get to it. Look, first I'm gonna get the boxing out the way, right? I'll just get that shit out the way. So the boxing shit that is trending, he came out of the bushes, right? That's my saying. So whenever somebody pops out and they've been in the bushes, that's what I call it. So Brian Norman Sr. has come out of the bushes. And it's good. It's good content, right? He's come out of the bushes and he's accusing Devin Haney of basically juicing. Alleged. We're all going to say alleged over here, but he's accusing him of juicing. He's saying that Devin Haney is a juice head. And maybe he was on that when he fought his son. He was on Millie City. He made some strong allegations. And I see now, I was doing my rounds on the YouTube. 5 in the building, man. Smash the like button, right? I was doing my rounds and guys, Bill already got the guys going at him. Bill is one of the best at that. He's he's deploying his troops. They are all over this right now. They are getting that Brian Norman Sr. as they should. Like, dog, if that was the case, you should have came out with that whenever it happened. Master Rank in the building. Salute, good brother. On the behind the scenes. Did you smash the like button, Master Rank? Hit that like button, man. We're working. This is the behind the scenes views over here you're rocking out with. But yeah, so why come out now with that shit? You coming home from court, hopefully all is well. Man, don't go to jail, Master Rank. We don't want you going to jail. You know? I just got some new bullets, Master Rank. Look, I got my pocket rocket on me. Look, never leave home without. I keep this on me at all times. See my pocket rocket? This is my little pocket rocket. Right? So it's right in the pocket, man. It's my backup piece. Right? It's like a wallet, man. It's my pocket rocket. Right? Keep my pocket rocket on me at all times. It's my everyday piece, man. You know, I usually rock a Glock. It's a backup piece. You know, you can carry, right? But I like the pocket rocket, man. You see how it goes, slips right in my pocket. Anything I rock. That's why, you know, guys don't understand why I be so comfortable, man. I'll be in sweats and all that. Nigga get out of line, I'll go right here, like, what's up, man? Like I told Joe Dean the other day. I was like, I don't need nothing big because I'm tapping you right in your head, nigga. I'm going to knock some sense into you. That pocket rocket will knock some sense into you, man. But hopefully everything turned out good for you in court, good brother. Hopefully everything turned out good for you. So, thoughts on that, man? Why did this guy just jump out there now and put this out? He should have put it out after his son got beat up. Why did he wait, man? He waited. It's like March. He just waited till March to just jump out, man. But this got him back in the loop, man. He's back in the loop. What's your thoughts on this, man? Please feel free. Chime in. What's your thoughts, man? Because look, one thing about me, right? I'm not these guys that's going to sit around for 3 hours gossiping this boxing shit. I'm talking about it right now. If you miss it, you miss it, right? Boxing, I'm telling you respectfully, the community of boxing that sits online, it's over. The game is over, man. Like all of that sitting around for multiple hours discussing boxing is done. You guys polluted the game, right? And you polluted the game, man. It's over. But what is your thoughts on Brian Norman Sr. coming out of the bushes? Because he was in the bushes, man. He jumped out of the bushes and he's putting these allegations on Devin, right? After how many months, right? Like, where were you at, man? Yeah, where was this after the fight, man? Yeah, this might have been more like respectable if he popped out and said this shit after the fight. Because remember, Dev sat him down. He sat Brian Norman Jr. down. So if he would have popped out and put this out after the fight, it might have been more respectful. But to come out of the bushes after how many months with this? Like, come on, man. I get it, man. You making headlines, but that's about it, man. That's about it, man. You heard? That's all you're really doing is making headlines right now, man. But in other news, right? Did y'all see Top Rank? Because I got to move on. No, you guys are in the bushes right now. Nobody's commenting or saying that. I'm not sticking on this too long, right? But in other news, right? Top Rank they're supposed to make the announcement. They're going to the zone. Yo, look, I want to say something real quick, right? And shout out to the Zone Boxing. The Zone Boxing, I remember when the Zone first came in the game and only Matchroom was over there. I remember Leonard Allaby, a lot of you PBC guys that were, you know, underneath the table over there, you Al Heyman dick suckers, right? That with no, you have no motion with Al, but you was just right. killing the zone, right? The app, Dazzin, the zone, y'all was killing it. The zone right now is probably the strongest boxing platform. I know you like I said, I say this respectfully. You PBC dick sucks. Want us to think it's Prime. No, Prime ain't pumping out shit, man. Prime is not pumping out enough fights with the Premier Boxing Champion. But the zone now single handedly has Matchroom underneath their umbrella, Golden Boy underneath their umbrella, and Top Rank. Because the reports are showing that Top Rank, the announcement should be coming sometime this week, will be over there for 8 to 10 events, which is good because Top Rank, to be honest, and I say this respect, they fell off, man. They have fallen off. Right? They got their fighters fighting on club shows and they're basically what Top Rank is doing, right? They was just because fighters for those of y'all that don't know, a lot of y'all act like y'all know the business and all that. Fighters, hold on. Yo, listen, I'm doing my live stream. You have to come on my live stream if you want to talk to me. All right, but you have to come on my live stream and say that. Nah, and I'm telling you what to do. All right, and I'm telling you what the fuck to do. Well, I'm not doing it either then. Now I got you in a second. nah, don't do it now. I'm about to say that. I got you. Give me a second, yeah. Yeah, I told you every time I get to cooking, right? Every time I get to cooking, every time I get to cooking, um, this shit happens all the time. Hold on. Let me call them back real quick. Every time, man. It never fails, y'all. Give me a second. Hurry up, pick up, man. Pick up. Pick up. Oh man. All right. Damn, what was I saying? Come on, Top Rank. What they was doing is right. They fell off. Yeah, they had their fighters because fighters are basically like subcontractors. Yo, they was all right. They was basically rationalized like subcontracting. Um, they was subcontracting their fights to different promoters, man. And what happened, like I said, these guys that sit online in these groups, boxing on the internet is over, man. If you engage in these groups and all of that shit, you're pretty much out of here, right? You're a program sheet. But that's what was going on, man. And now, even when you break it down, right? And I'm pretty sure motherfuckers is gonna run and steal this what I'm talking about on this because there's 6 people in here. They're in the bushes, no comments and all that. But they are helping with the motion, right? Basically, and I didn't even talk to no people yet. I'm going to in a second because I don't want to talk to people and then put out information. I'm just that's where I'm at with it right now. Because I noticed that a lot of guys in this boxing in my list, when I start set tripping and fronting on you guys, if you're on the list, you're getting fronted on. You guys been stealing my information forever. Right? But the initial report, right? that with top ranked deal 8 to 10 fights, 8 to 10. What's the name? Do the math on that, right? Do the math. Cuzzo, I appreciate that. I'll get back to that in 2 seconds. Just let me finish this ESPN The Zone joint, right? The initial reports from Ring Magazine and different outlets is it's going to be 8 to 10 fights, which to me is better than nothing, but it's basura. Because do the math on this, y'all. It's 12 months in a year. So they're only getting 8 to 10 show dates. That's basically less than a show a month. That's basically less than a show a month. So that deal to me, as somebody that moves fighters, helps fighters to get situation, is basura. Zuffa is looking real good right now. Zuffa is pumping out mad shows with Paramount Global. But just sit online. CW, what's going on, man? Shout out to CW Thumbnails. Matter of fact, CW Thumbnails is in the building. I did not play my intro song. I have an intro song now, y'all. Let me play my intro. Look, intermission right now. This is intermission. And I'm going to get back to my thoughts, right? All superheroes should have a theme song. Here is mine.
Check the blueprint, homie. The hustle's total. Shanewz starts the wave. The vision is golden. Top tier manager. I'm running the whole scene while these rookies just dreaming. I'm keeping it clean. Shanewz brand. We the kings of the fight. War eagles soaring. We taking the light. Dragon riders gallop. Destroy the competition. Shanewz on top. That's the worldwide vision. Shanewz on top. That's the world.
Yeah.
Shanewz starts the wave. The vision is golden. Top tier manager. I'm running the whole scene while these rookies just dreaming. I'm keeping it clean. Shanewz brand. We the kings of the fight. War eagles soaring. We taking the light. Dragon riders gallop. Destroy the competition. Shanewz on top.
All right, that's the intermission. I meant to start the show off with that. But I forgot. But that is the new intro for the show, right? Shout out to CW Thumbnails. CW Thumbnails has picked up another title in the motion empire. Not only does he do thumbnails, he's delivering with the music also. Shout out to CW Thumbnails. Appreciate you. That is the new intro. Every superhero should have one. I am a Dragon Rider War Eagle General superhero. All superheroes with stats should have a theme song. But yeah, 8 to 10 shows is, that's low budget. Because you got to think about it. Look, if they're doing 8 to 10 shows, right, they're going to be squeezing, really micromanaging, right? Do the math on that. Look, I know y'all going to run with my style, right? Because I'm giving y'all the game, right? 8 to 10 shows, right? So you got to think they have some young hitters over there. Abdullah Mason, Shushu Carrington, Keyshawn Davis, Xander Zion, right? These are all guys that they're trying to merge into becoming stars, big time headliners. If you're only getting 8 to 10 shows, these guys got to fight twice and 3 times a year. So what they're going to be doing is they are going to basically, a lot of these guys are going to be crammed in on the same card. So y'all catching that? Look, I'm giving y'all niggas gems right now. Smash the like button real quick. And I'm going to let that marinate in. I'm going to get back to Cuzzo's line. I believe Devin is clean too. I believe it too. I don't know if you just got in here, Cuzzo. I spoke on it. I said, why did he wait to now? Brian Norman Sr. was in the bushes. He's like the rest of these weirdos. Most of these boxing dudes, that's how they give it up. They be in the bushes, man. He was in the bushes for months. Like, bro, don't jump out of the bushes with these allegations. You should have, you act like you had proof that he was doing this in Florida. You should have jumped out there after the fight. CW, the echoes coming from the behind the scenes. It's all good. You heard? It's all good, CW. Don't worry about it. You know, that's the behind the scenes. Come over to the StreamYard. The StreamYard is crystal clear. The echo, you're on the behind the motion view stream. I'm over here on StreamYard as well. Come over to StreamYard, right? Um, and the reason why I'm doing it, I'm rocking it like this, because YouTube over here, the YouTube setup, for whatever reason, they did it yesterday, and I appreciate you pointing that out. They black the screen, they do all the bogus shit. Cause CW, I'm telling you, we hot over here right now. I always was hot, but now I'm actually really streaming, and I'm not putting my link out. I don't want mad niggas on the panel sitting around like that. Shit is that style is done. If you are live streaming boxing and you're sitting on a panel with multiple motherfuckers, your brand, and I say this respectfully, is ass butter, your honey buns. If you can't come on and rock your own boat, fly your own shit, sell your own, you're done. You're done in boxing. You're done. You're out the game already, man. You've been out the game. Never probably could have gotten the game, right? But yeah, I think that Dev is clean too, cuz why did he wait? Like, you should have been jumped out here and said that if you felt that your son was slighted and he was dirty and he was in Florida micro and all that, you should have been jumped on that. Don't come out the bushes after how many months? You just look crazy. But I just sit back and watch and laugh because you tried to disrespect me back in the day. And look at you now. You everything that you try to attempt to put on my jacket is you right now. Right? It is you. You look like a fuck nigga, respectfully. You called me a fuck nigga. That's what you look like coming out here making these allegations after how many months? You look like a fuck nigga, man. You look like, and look, I'm not even Team Haney like that, but you just look like a fuck nigga. Like who does that? You was in the bushes, my nigga. You got fired, right? Your son is with. Shout out to Ronnie Shields. Great fit, man. Great fit, man. The Derrick James to me was not the fit. That's why I had to come back on here and clean that up. I put it out. There was Derrick James. But Ronnie Shields, salute, man. Ronnie Shields is gonna give him some magic, man. He's gonna give him some magic. Yes, CW, I agree. Nasty work, diabolical work. It was just pitiful. It was pitiful. It was disgusting. Like, where was he at? He was in the bushes. That nigga was in the bushes, man. yeah, he kept that information in the bushes. But Top Rank, they're gonna be micromanaging, man. So they're gonna have to squeeze a lot of their young star fighters like on these cards. But I'm glad they got something going on because they was looking crazy for a hot minute, man. They had a lot of their fighters fighting on club shows, man. It was getting bad over there, man. I'm just saying, I'm calling it from the business standpoint, man. When you got guys that were fighting on ESPN, right? Real talk. When they was fighting on ESPN at the Hula Theater and arenas and all that, now you got them fighting and lower tier shit. Like, that's not good, man. But like I said, if you sit online and you just talk boxing, you can't even understand this ism that I'm kicking right now. It's above your debating skills. Because you niggas sit online and debate and give opinions. Where are your stats at, man? But yeah, shout out to Top Rank though. 8 to 10 shows is good. It's still kind of, to me, it's like a little short, man. Because that's less than a show a month. So Zufov, y'all looking real good right now. Dana White is looking real good. Listen, any of y'all want me to make some phone calls? 10%, man. Hit me up. I got the Zuffa plug right now, man. I got the plug, man. I had a situation for a fighter, but their people's fuck shit up, man. Like, you gotta let the people do what they do, right? I can speak on it now because the deal for him is done. He's not getting it. But I had lined up a nice situation for somebody, right? With Zuffa. And all they had to do, right? But see, this is where when you don't know business and logistics, you fuck shit up, right? They they waited too long, right? And as you can see, they were supposed to get down. They would have got down, but once Zupa started signing guys like I was gonna call him his father, Connor Ben. Shout out to Nigel Ben, right? They started cutting the big checks. But they would this person I hooked him up, man. I had him in there. But he wanted too much. Like, bro, you not even getting that where you at, homie. See, this is the problem with niggas. But you can't tell people how to give it up, right? You can't tell CW. I'll get to your comment in a second. I'm cooking right now. This is Shanewz Boxing LLC shit, right? You can't tell people how to what they're worth. But what you can do is show them, like, yo, bro, this is the market. This is what you was getting paid, homie. All that other shit you talking, you're not gonna get that. You're gonna turn people off. They're gonna go the other way, and you're gonna be left out in the cold. And that's what happened. That's what happened. You got to know the market. You got to know the market, man. He says, Source, do you think that Haney's was trying to get a Floyd Schofield Sr. or was that a chiller? CW, that's YouTube boxing shit. I'm about the business of boxing. That shit is that's the shit. Yo, check the great debaters on that. That like you said, CW, you know the angle. Look, I'm gonna pin your comment. I don't get into the chitlin shit. That's chitlin grease shit. That has no business moves behind that, man. I'm about the business, man. I'm trying to come up, man. I'm trying. Look, I'm trying to broker more deals, right? I'm trying to be a part of business. That right there. What's the business with that, CW? What's the business with that? You go to one of these platforms where these niggas sit on for 3 hours. That's their lane. You heard? That's their lane. They sit around and get into that. They get into that. That's their lane. That's their lane. They sit online and argue and debate on them type of shit. I ain't into that, man. You know, it's good if you want to get clicks and views, right? Because think about it, right? They put out an old video that like. The other dude did that shit years ago when the shit popped off. They're still bringing up that old shit, man. When he beat up homegirl and all, like that shit is old, man. What does that have to do with anything? Nothing. Like it has nothing to do with nothing, right? But as we move on, right? Let me get over here now, Lola. I think I got one more boxing thing to cover. Then I'm switching gears, y'all. You know, I'm gonna switch gears. I gave y'all a little bit of boxing, but I don't stay on boxing that long. So Top Rank is coming back with the DAZN deal, which is good for them, man. Which is definitely good. All right, so we gotta refresh this. See, they on some Basuda, man. They acting like my stories. There we go. This guy right here. Shout out to Nigel. That is Nigel James. There he is. He's going to the league. He's from the hood, man. He's from the hood. He's from the hood. Well, CW, I don't think you're going to be seeing more great fights. I don't think you're going to be seeing more great fights. Top Rank only got 8 to 10 dates, which is not a lot, right? I don't like I said, they're gonna be having to micromanage. They only got 8 to 10 dates. And the initial reports is they're only gonna be getting like $1 million. I think it's at 1.2 million for the budget. So you know it's viable, but they got a big uphill battle, man. They're gonna have to get a lot of sponsors and shit, you know. But I'm not gonna get into all that, man. Games to be sold and not told, man. I'm not breaking down the boxing business and logistics no more. That's motherfuckers gotta pay, man. They gotta pay. They overlook the motion over here, man. Because as soon as I start breaking shit down, These niggas that sit in the bushes, these niggas that always try to jump on when they see you go on, they try to steal my shit. We're not doing that no more, man. We're not doing that no more. But the initial reports is good as far as they're gonna have 8 to 10 televised fights. But if you look, put it like this. I think Top Rank has 90, maybe 100 fighters. 90 to 100 fighters under contract. Fight cards are what? Fight cards are what? A fight card may have what? 8 bouts? Eight bouts the most, sometimes 6, 7, right? If you got 90 fighters under contract, 90 plus 100, that's not a lot of the shows, man. That's not a lot of shows. But it's better than nothing. Look, shout out to the Mason brothers, man. These guys are my family. I rock with them. Ibrahim, Amir, Abdullah, Abraham. Look, there they go, man. There they go. Abdullah's a world champion, man. So when I seen this, I had to repost this yesterday. I had to repost this. That's the Mason mob, man. Those brothers came up hard. East 99, that's where we find me. From Cleveland, baby. Cleveland is the city where we come from, so run. Yes, they did their thing, man. They came up, man. Look at these brothers. Look. Humble beginnings, man. To now running the world. Look, they run the world, man. Humble beginnings. Now, I dropped a video on this, right? Shout out to Reggie Miller for him down, right? Because a lot of people wasn't holding Bam down, man. They was mad about the what's the name? They was mad about him actually getting the 83, which I don't get, man. Records are made to be broken. CW said, I like that Top Rank is coming back. Yeah, it's better than nothing, CW, but it's not good. It's not that good. It's far from good. Like I said, if you don't have a major show a month, which is 12, right? 12 shows. They're only getting 8 to 10. There's 12 months in a year. You want to be able to put on a show a month. Remember, I broke that down years ago when the PBC fell off like that, bro. I was like, yo, that's not good, man. When you got a big stable, and these big promotional outfits have big stables, bro. They have big stables. Are y'all following that before I go and break that down for y'all? Do y'all follow that? They have a lot of fighters under contract. In order to have everybody, that's what I'm telling you. See, these guys sit online, they talking stupid about Zuffa. Zuffa's where it's at right now. Because Paramount Global was letting them load up with the fights. You know how fighters eat? They have to fight on cards. You have to fight on cards, man. If you don't fight on no card, you're not eating. Yeah, you may get called into a camp and make a couple $1,000 and all of that, but listen, you want to be on a card. You want to be on fight cards, man. That's how you make your money as a fighter. Yeah, you can make a couple dollars here and there, getting called into camps for different bigger known fighters, but majority of your money is going to come being on a card. Are y'all following that? Let that soak in, man. Is that soaking in or what, man? While that's soaking, look, hold on. Let me wake y'all up, man. Let me wake y'all up, man. You know, y'all are in the bushes over here, man. My setup and my new giddy up got y'all in the bushes. So let me wake y'all niggas up, man. Wake up. Wake up.
By Shanewz. But hey, what do I know?
Yeah, maybe that'll wake y'all up. But y'all probably don't like girls, man. Y'all don't like girls, so that probably didn't wake y'all up, man. That did not wake y'all up, man. Y'all ain't into girls.
In the arena, look who I got. Ring girl.
Hi, Arena.
Hey, thank you. Yeah, y'all not into girls, man. But how's the content looking, y'all? How is the content looking? But 8 to 10 shows for Top Rank. I think pretty soon they all will be underneath the zone. It's looking like it's shaping up that way. Tom, what's going on, good brother? Tom said, I thought I was on the wrong YouTube channel and I love me some women. Yes, sir. There you go. There you go. Shout out to Tom in the building, man. Salute, good brother. War Eagle General. Look, the generals are in here. CW and Tom. What I just walked in on, the content looks amazing, my brother. Truly amazing. Well, Tom, you are a War Eagle Council member, so I'll rewind a little bit. I was talking about Devin Haney, man. I was also talking about Top Rank. It's being reported that they got a deal now with the zone. 8 to 10 shows. They're going to be getting anywhere from $1 million to 1.5, 1.2, to fund some of their fights. But I was like, yo, that's so far-fetched, man, from what they were getting with ESPN, basically. But it's better than nothing. What's the saying? My grandfather used to say, the elders used to say, a beggar can't be choosy. And right now, Top Rank, you're like a beggar right now. You're like a beggar, so you can't be choosy. But it's better than nothing. Like CW said, it's good to see them back. It's better than nothing. But I was also, this guy came out of the bushes, man, putting those accusations on Devin. And like I said, I'm not a Devin Haney guy, man. I'm like, when I say guy, I'm not one of these guys that Bill pays. But I call balls and strikes, man. I'm an umpire, right? And that shit was a foul. Like, bro, if you felt your son got cheated, right? You felt your son was cheated, that Dev was on steroids or micro, and you had the proof in Florida. Why are you just coming out the bushes now, my nigga? Yo, that's goofy business, homie. If you knew this man was doing this and you had the proof and you felt like Turkey and all these dudes, like he said on Millie City, you were supposed to been at the front lines, man. Yeah, you were supposed to pull your gun out. Look. You were supposed to pull your gun out like this and lick a shot. Bang, 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 bang. You're supposed to lick your shot. You don't go in the bushes. It didn't come out later. Nah, you were supposed to pull your gun out and lick your shot, man. You was in the bushes, man. Tom said, my pops used to tell me that all the time. Beggars can't be choosers. Facts, man. That's why I said, I guess Top Rank had to take what they took, man. Because look, remember, it was bad business. Yo, Jake Paul took the ESPN slot. But I'm happy for guys like Tim Bradley. Shout out to Desert Storm. Desert Storm should be back in the mix now. Because Desert Storm stay loyal to Top Rank, man. Yo, he might get mad at me for saying this. But I know I see Desert in passing. He won't be mad. But yeah, they was trying to blackball my guy, man. Y'all know that, right? Because of what he said about Jake Paul and them. Jake Paul is up right now. Jake Paul is a powerful man, believe it or not, in this boxing industry right now. And they was blackballing Tim Bradley. If you pay attention, everybody else, the analysts, commentators, they were all getting motion, what I like to call motion. They were doing shows, whether it was on Netflix, Zuffa, The Zone. They was getting opportunities. It seemed like the only one that did not get an opportunity was Tim Bradley. Did y'all pay attention to that? But shout out to Bradley, smart man. He stayed afloat on his YouTube channel. But they was really trying to blackball him, y'all. Did y'all peep that? Put it in the comments if y'all peep that, man. How's the content looking, man? Are we cooking? Are we cooking? Are we cooking? Are we cooking? Look. While we wait for that, look, we're gonna go to a quick intermission, right? Look, courtesy of my guy CW Thumbnails. This is the new theme song for us.
Check the blueprint, homie, the hustle's total. Shanewz starts the wave, the vision is golden. Top tier manager, I'm running the whole scene while these rookies just dreaming. I'm keeping it clean. Shanewz brand, we the kings of the fight. War eagles soaring, we taking the light. Dragon riders gallop, destroy the competition. Shanewz on top, that's the worldwide vision. Shanewz on top, that's the worldwide vision. Check the blueprint, homie, the hustle's total. Shanewz starts the wave, the vision is golden. Top tier manager, I'm running the whole scene while these rookies just dreaming. I'm keeping it clean. Shanewz brand, we the kings of the fight. War eagles soaring, we taking the light. Dragon riders gallop, destroy the competition. Shanewz on top, that's the worldwide vision. Shanewz on top, that's the worldwide vision.
Rewind.
Check the blueprint, homie, the hustle's total. Shanewz starts the wave, the vision is golden. Top tier manager, I'm running the whole scene while these rookies just dreaming. I'm keeping it clean. Shanewz brand, we the kings of the fight. War eagles soaring, we taking the light. Dragon riders gallop, destroy the competition. Shanewz on top, that's the worldwide vision. Shanewz on top, that's the worldwide vision.
Yo, shout out to CW Thumbnails. I'm gonna start calling DJ CW, producer CW. Shout out to CW Thumbnails with the track Fire right there. That is a fire track, right? That's the new theme song right there, man. That is a new theme song. Shout out to CW Thumbnails. Let me get the gossip popping real quick, man. Let's see if we can get the gossip popping. You know, we working over here, y'all. Let's get the gossip popping. Let's see if we can get the gossip section popping. Sometimes we can, sometimes we can't, man.
Hello.
Hey, gossip section real quick, man. What's going on? What's the latest cheese?
I don't know. I haven't been on the internet.
But no, I'm saying you told me something about Pat Poops and Carissa and 50.
Yeah, I told you about that.
What's going on? Tell me, what's going on with that? What's going on?
I told you about Pat Poops and Carissa already.
No, you didn't. We got you on right now, please. What's going on? We need the cheese.
Okay, you know 50 Cent. I told you 50 Cent is bringing up her little. I guess she was fucking with some nigga, nigga named Maserati or something, Mozzie or something like that.
So she was being a little skank, huh?
While she was with Pap or something.
Yes.
So he bringing up the old little videos and shit. He leaking shit.
Oh man, so she was being a little skank, huh? She was a little flotty, huh?
Yeah.
She was getting that.
She
was getting a little thotty, huh?
See, bitches be little thotties on the low. You can't be trusted. See?
Damn,
see how shit work?
I see, man. These hoes ain't loyal. These hoes ain't loyal.
They don't be. These niggas ain't loyal though either. So
man, these hoes ain't loyal. So, do you think Pat Poops is gonna slide on, or he's gotta stick around for the cheese now?
You know he's gonna stick around. Come on, he broke right now. He's gonna stick around. He don't give a fuck because he probably doing him.
Damn.
So he gonna stick around.
Damn, he's gonna stick around. Now listen, y'all niggas don't try to run with my style now. Yeah, you see, look, we switched the podcast up. We showing y'all the gems right now. This is the gossip segment from Scarlet Sauce. Appreciate you, Scarlet Sauce. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Have a good day.
You
Bye.
too. Bye. Yes, you see. Look, we killing it right now, man. I don't care what you jealous ass fans is talking about, right? I don't care what y'all talking about. Y'all not doing it like this. Never was, man. Never was, man. So there we have it. That's what's really trending too. Clarissa was out there doing her thing. And the main thing is, put it in the comments, man. Is Pat Poops gonna slide, man? He's looking real crazy right now. If these things are true, that she was cheating and doing all these things, right? Put it in the comments, man. What y'all think Pap should do, man? What do y'all think Pap should do? And I want to shout out my man Sub-Zero, man. Yo, Sub, what up, man? Salute, man. I fucked with Sub-Zero, man. Sub-Zero said something last night, right? And I want to touch on that, man. This is like the second, and I like Pap, man. I gotta put my Pap content out, man. I remember meeting Pap at the Earl Spence fight, introducing Earl Spence's uncle to Pap and shit, right? Pap is nice with his hands. He could fight, man. But Sub brought up a great point, man. That's why I had to ask Scarlett, right? I was like, yo, what do you think he should do, man? Because as a man, that's a violation. What she did, alleged, right? But what Sub-Zero said, and I didn't even think about it like that. Shout out to Sub, man, my God. Yo, Remy kind of did the same thing to this nigga, man. And then what my homegirl just said. You see how these females do you if they think they got one up on you? You heard what she said? Oh, he's broke right now. So, damn, Papa, you a gigolo? The females are trying to make it seem like Papa's a gigolo. Are y'all catching the vibes, man? Are y'all catching the vibes, man? We killing it right now, man. Y'all catching the vibes? They trying to make it seem like Papa's a gigolo, y'all. He's a gigolo. Because Clarissa's running up a check. But I thought, and look, I got to defend my brother Pap right now, man. Pap is her manager, I thought, man. So, and I look, y'all going to take this and put it out if you want to do it. Me personally, I think Pap is pimping her. No disrespect. I'm just saying, he may be pimping her, man. Right? He's a Brooklyn nigga, man. Alleged. We're gonna say alleged because y'all not gonna jam my frequency up, right? He may be pimping her, man. You heard my homegirl, right? He may be pimping her. He damn sure was pimping Remy, right? Remy tried to make it seem like the nigga was broke and all this. He was pimping these bitches, man. Pap is a Brooklyn nigga. He was macking these hoes, man. And now he got another one with goddamn Clarissa, right? He got another one, right? Okay, let's get to some of these comments. Thumbnails are better. Check out IBL. Okay. She's nice. Who's nice, CW? Who's nice? Who's nice? How's the content looking, man? Shout out to DJ CW. DJ CW on the tunes. Man, CW, man, that's a great drop, man. That is a great drop. She's not. Oh, my homegirl you talking about? That's the guy. Yeah, look, CW, I told you I was incorporating new shit with the show, man. Look, you know what I'm doing, CW, to be honest, right? A lot of these niggas has been in the bushes trying to copy me for so long. So now I'm just switching it up so much that, what did I say? Motion sickness, man. It's the motion sickness, right? It's motion sickness, right? I start the gossip section. Because that's what these niggas do. They sit online for 3 hours. Yo, CW, did I make you laugh? Look, shout out to NYT. NYT's at work. NYT got a good laugh out of that shit. Yo, that's how these niggas be sounding. Don't say nothing. Yeah, these niggas be online for hours, not saying nothing. He said Papoose is a rapper, man. He get a nigga. He said Papoose is a rapper, man. He get a nigga be killing shit. Yeah, he can rap. He got balls. He got 50 killed him though, man. He killed 50 lyrically. But the shit that 50 said to him, and like 50's the wrong dude. Like 50 right now, what 50's doing, it's war though, man. 50's killing him right now, bro. He brought that nigga that got Pat looking kind of crazy, right? But lyrically, Pat buried him, man. But 50 said it best, man. Where's your hit records at? Where she hit records at? You know, that'd probably be a good fight. Because, 50 could box too, man. But 50 wouldn't fight him. Because that's doing too much for him. 50's looking at it like, right now, I'm doing enough for you. He wouldn't give him that opportunity. But he's right now, they're hot. They're in the algorithm. They're up, so to say. Look, I almost hit my hour mark, y'all. This was a great show. This was a great show. You see how we switched it up, man? Great show today, man. And I covered everything. I even covered boxing, y'all. So y'all can't say I slighted y'all with the boxing. I covered the boxing for y'all. Now, I got this video right here premiering at 3 o'clock. This video is coming on at 3 o'clock in about a half hour. This was a crazy scene being reported. Drill scene in Brooklyn. And I got a video coming out on that, man. Premiering the video. We streaming, y'all. We are definitely streaming, right? Hopefully you guys enjoyed the sauce, right? Today. I may come back on later. I don't know. I got the command center rocking, man. I gotta get to the library and do a studio session, man. But see, if I go to the library, I can't jam out to my song, man. My homegirl, hold on, let me get her back on, CW. Let me get her back on. Hopefully she ain't busy. I'll get her back on. Shit like that. You're gonna blow her head up real quick. See if she picks up, man. They be busy, man. Damn. Yeah, she. Your phone has been forwarded. Yeah. Damn. Hopefully she'll call back, man. She's on the move, man. She's on the move. I have another one, but let me see if I can get this other one on the phone as well. Let me see. They be busy. They be working, man. They be working. But I'm incorporating the gossip section, man. Watch. They all know the gossip. They don't know nothing about boxing. If I ask them about what's going on with the boxing, they have no clue. So they be working, man.
Hi.
Yeah, so they be working, man. That was another one. I would have got her on here, and I'd have been like, yo, what's the latest gossip? They would have said what's trending. I would have asked them about Shakur or Devin or Tank. They would have had no clue. Yo, Malik, I'm doing a video on that Brooklyn shooting. It's premiering at 3 o'clock. The drill scene, which is crazy, man. You know why I'm really doing a video on that too? Shout out to Malik in the building. Because I used to do nightclub security, man. That's why when I seen that video, I'm like, damn, it's getting bad out there, man. I used to do nightclub security, man. These niggas is letting niggas in with hammers, bro. If a nigga got stretched out in the club, if a nigga, like, listen, a lot of times guys know, they might smuggle in a razor, a blade, and shit like that. But to smuggle in one of these, look, they smuggled in one of these, man. I'm not saying this one in particular. But they had a firearm up in there, man. They had a hammer up in the club. Oh, Angie Baby's in the building. Shout out to Boston, Massachusetts, man. I told you we growing, man. YouTube is allowing us to grow. Angie, how you doing? Let me pin Angie's comment. Angie is new to the Sauce experience, but she pops up a lot, man. She helps the channel to grow, man. She helps the channel to grow, man. Oh, appreciate Lily. She said she's listening while at work. Thank you. I should be at work too right now, but I had business to take care of, man. I had to look. I had to register some new hammers. I got me some new hammers. You know, I got a, you know, I got a thing for guns, guns and butter. She said, I'm a law firm biller. Oh man, you are a professional. You are a professional. Good for you, girl. There you go. Make that money, man. Make that money. You a professional. That's good. I ain't mad at you. But yeah, 3 o'clock. This video is premiering. Yes, corporate America. You can't go wrong with corporate America. But this video is premiering at 3 o'clock. They letting guns up in the club, man. That's dangerous, man. He got unalived in the club. In the club, man. Which is crazy. Crazy scene too, man. I would play the video now, but like I said, I got a video premiering at 3 o'clock. I broke it down a little bit, man. What's going on with these nightclub security, though, man? You know, it's bad out here, man. It is bad. But like I said, hopefully you guys enjoyed this source today, man. We covered a whole spectrum of things, man. And Bill, man, get the troops on this guy, man. You guys got to clean this guy up, man. My son just got his LTC a week ago. That is good. Yo, look, I have that too. For those of y'all that don't know, LTC is licensed to carry. That's right here. This is my backup piece, y'all. See this? I like this. This is what I was telling Joe Dean. This is my little Ruger, my 380, my pocket rocket. Right? It's a little Ruger. I keep it right in my pocket, man. Right? This is what the niggas that think shit is a joke out here. I'll go right in my pocket and go right upside your head. I don't play those games, man. I'll go right upside your head. That's what I was telling Joe Dean the other day in the gym. I was like, yeah, these niggas think it's a game, man. I'm not playing. I'll go right upside your head. I don't need nothing big. This right here, upside your head, it's to stop you in your tracks. Right upside your head. Bang, bang. Right upside your head, man. I head tap niggas, man. My name is Brother Muzone. My name is Brother Muzone. Yes, I did. Yes, I did hear about that brother. We have to pray for him, CW. I may do a video on that. I'm just waiting for that to get a little bit bigger. I heard about him last week. That's the type of content I'm doing, CW. That's a great video to be done on. But I definitely did hear about him. He needs to get help. See, certain topics I kind of try to stay away from, especially when I know it's like on the sensitive side like that. Because I'm not really trying to go viral, you know, off of addictions. I think he has an addiction, CW. What do you think? Put it in the comments, CW. Do you think he has an addiction? I think he has an addiction. Because, you know, because he can't, well, look, the reason why I say I think he has an addiction, right? And feel free to debunk me and tell me, you know, your opinion. But the amount that they said that he had or got caught with, he's a former millionaire. Well, I would, you know, he probably still is a millionaire. But what I mean by a former millionaire or millionaire, he's not busting traps. He's not busting licks. So he's not moving it. You understand what I mean, CW? So I'm like, damn, he had that much shit. He's a full-fledged fiend. He's an addict, yes. And he said, I heard he's an addict. Yeah, he's an addict. So he's making somebody hella money. He's making somebody hella money. He's a user, yeah. Damn, somebody's making a lot of money off of him, man. Whoever got him on their phone, oh man, they running it up, man. That's what we used to call supreme clientele. You know, shout out to my cousin. He had the album. That's what I'm talking about. You niggas like to report niggas. Supreme clientele, Ghostface Killer's album. That's what Dwight Howard would be considered, supreme clientele. Professional athlete, endless resources and money, supreme clientele. Damn. Somebody's just hitting him off with it, man. Yeah, so that's why I really didn't touch that, CW. But I was gonna put out some content on that, but I left it alone, man. I just left it alone. But speaking of my man CW, what time better than the present to go into another intermission and drop the theme song? Every superhero needs one.
Check the blueprint, homie. The hustle's total. Shanewz starts the wave. The vision is golden. Top tier manager. I'm running the whole scene while these rookies just dreaming. I'm keeping it clean. Shanewz brand. We the kings of the fight. War eagles soaring. We taking the light. Dragon riders gallop. Destroy the competition. Shanewz on top. That's the worldwide vision. Shanewz on top. That's the worldwide vision.
That's the worldwide vision.
Homie, the hustle's total. Shanewz starts the wave. The vision is golden. Top tier manager. I'm running the whole scene while these rookies just dreaming. I'm keeping it clean. Shanewz brand. We the kings of the fight. War eagles soaring. We taking the light. Dragon riders gallop.
Shout out to CW Thumbnails, man. That is the new intro and outro song right there, and intermission. Yes, I believe his dealer is rich too, Malik. Wealthy. He's wealthy. You know, look, the reason why I say he's wealthy, right? You know, not being funny enough, because Dwight Howard is wealthy. Dwight Howard has wealth. So he's getting some of that wealth. He's wealthy. That's why Dwight Howard was, he had, we just pray that brother gets help, man. We pray that brother gets help, man. He's a rock star playing the bass. Damn, Dwight. Look, it must be the name, man. Remember Dwight Gooden? Dwight. Dwight likes Dwight, right? Yeah, that's a good one, right? Dwight likes Dwight. Dwight likes Dwight. He said, I don't know. He said, I don't know you. Break it down. I don't know. Dwight likes Dwight. Dwight likes Dwight. Man. When you got money like that, he's probably getting that good shit too, man. He's probably getting that good shit. But, we just pray that brother gets help, man. Pray that brother gets help, man. Because look, it happens, man. Look at Lamar Odoms, another top level athlete. He was out there, man. But he got help. So the way it's possible. It's possible. But yeah, man, YouTube boxing is over. I suggest you YouTubers, and you don't have to listen to me. It doesn't matter if you do or not. But if you are a YouTube podcaster and you can't do this right here, come on and do your own thing. If you always got to have a co-host, a panel, your brand is done. It's over for you. That wave never was the wave. I'm letting you know. So moving forward, if you can't come online and stream and control the microphone, it's over for you. See, when you guys thought it was over for me, and I was telling y'all from the jump, I was like, I'm not who y'all think I am. It's over for y'all. I don't want to network with y'all, man. Y'all not networking. Y'all are sitting around exposing that you have nothing going on. If you sit online for 3 hours and you have people on your panel that's sitting online on your panel with you for 3 hours, respectfully, you niggas is a crew of niggas doing nothing. And then you add to the fact that the same niggas that's sitting around you probably sitting around somewhere else. So now look at you. You look like what? Bum Sumers. You know what a bum sumer is? A bum sumer is somebody that is not a consumer. They're a bum-sumer. And the writing is all over the wall. Top Rank only got 8 to 10 dates. You know what that means? There's no consumers for them. 8 to 10 dates. You guys might want to get with Zuffa. Right now, Zuffa's hot. Zuffa got they got the dates. And like I said, I can make some phone calls. Serious inquiries only, though. You got to get down with my consulting firm. You know, you get down with my firm, and we could make it happen. Until then, no phone calls are being made. No narratives are being done. None of that. How is the content looking, though, y'all? How are we looking? Man, we covered everything. Boxing, the gossip. I didn't get to the war. We did a little bit, but I want to save the war stream for another time. Well, hopefully you guys enjoyed the source. I was trying to stay on to premiere the video with y'all, but I don't think I can. The video's premiering at 3 o'clock. Definitely pull up, man. It's free. It's free on this drill scene right here in the Brooklyn Club. Just did a little reaction to that, man. Right? I just did a little reaction to that, right? But hopefully you guys enjoyed the sauce, man. Hopefully y'all enjoyed the sauce today, man. We spiced it up, man. Like I said, all no disrespect, but a lot of you boxing guys, y'all fell for the bait, man. You was in the bushes trying to emulate and steal moves. Now you can't even compete, man. You can't even compete, man. Because like I said, most of you boxing content creators can't rock the mic. No Diddy. You can't rock the mic, man.
Hey, you guys. A shout out to Sauce Talk Podcast. You guys enjoy it. It's a good one.
He said that's why teams don't want him. No, they don't. You talking about Dwight Howard, right? You talking about Dwight Howard, man, because Dwight likes Dwight, man. Dwight likes Dwight, man. Dwight has a problem, man. He needs to get help. He needs to get help, man. But I think he's in a position where he can get help, man. But you gotta want the help, right? You gotta want the help. Shout out to Stitch Duran. You see that Stitch Duran drop I got, man? Stitch Duran, man. But yeah, maybe y'all do like, because I know. Hey, Rainey, look, Coach Rainey's here today, man. Played hooky. No, here, take this one. You can have this one. Here, I'll blend it for you. And go put a little bit of fruit punch in there. Go put some fruit punch in there. You know. I'm the drink. I make some mean blends, man. I make some mean blends. I mean, yeah, that's Coach Rain. That's another reason why I'm here today, man. You know, one thing about me, I'm a full-time father. For those of y'all that don't know, so my daughter played hooky from school, which was cool because it gave me the opportunity to run around and do some things that I needed to do. If y'all see my short, I went to police headquarters. I got some new toys, right? So that gave me that opportunity because normally it's hard for me to do these things because we all have basically the same hours. They shut down at 4:30. I get out around that time, so I can't make it all the way to there to do all these things, but I was able to do it today. Put that right here. But salute to the 4 likes in the behind the scenes, which is dope. I don't know how many I got on the stream, y'all. I appreciate everybody helping the channel to grow. Like, subscribe, share the content. Donations are always welcome. Because as you can see, the donations go to the setup. Right? The donations go to the setup. But thank you all so much. Salute and the behind the scenes, man. Let's look at the behind the scenes numbers right now. Okay, that's a lot better. Still kind of flaky though, man. They said I only did 13 views, man. Which to me is crazy. It's crazy. I think more. The chat was active. I had 54 in the chat and only 13 views. And the average viewing time was about, all right, I like that though. The people actually stood over there and watched. They stood over there and watched. But listen, we are going to wrap this up. 3 o'clock. Check out that premiere video that I'm dropping. Maybe I'll come back. I'll definitely be on tonight and when I go to the gym. But I don't know how long I'm going to stay on tonight at the gym. Maybe I'll try to sneak in another session at the studio. It all depends, man. But listen, let's close out in style, man. Let's close out in style, man. Salute to my guy, CW Thumbnails, for the outro music.
Check the blueprint, homie, the hustle's total. Shanewz starts the wave, the vision is golden. Top tier manager, I'm running the whole scene while these rookies just dreaming. I'm keeping it clean. Shanewz brand, we the kings of the fight. War eagles soaring, we taking the light. Dragon riders gallop, destroy the competition. Shanewz on top, that's the worldwide vision. Shanewz on top, that's the worldwide vision.
Hey guys, this is Tiana Tumo-Helua. I'm a top-ranked knockout, and I want to give a shout out to Sauce Talk Podcast.
Thank you. You know the vibes.